Emotional abuse is to do with the way we the way we relate with other people and the words we use. There is physical abuse and emotional abuse. Emotions is mainly to do with the words we use, insulting other people, intimidating them, whether they are children or adults, isolating them or yelling at them and all that kind of thing, which comes with emotional abuse. Sometimes we are calling it chronic aggression abuse because of the words that you use or the way you treat that person. You may not beat them, no physical violence involved, but it's mainly verbal abuse here. And emotional abuse, sometimes it happens, and often it happens right in our homes. Let's talk about children and the ways that we parent them or the way we treat them, whether parents or otherwise. Emotional abuse at that level takes place in different ways. For example, a child is being told you are good for nothing, you will amount to nothing, you are a failure, you are a dog. You know, a lot of words that, or maybe a child has not performed well in school. In schools, emotional abuse also comes when there is a lot of bullying in our schools. When all kinds of things are done to them. At the home front, we see that emotional abuse may take place in a relationship where a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife keep insulting the other person and using very harsh words towards the other person. Sometimes it could be intimidation, even in relationships. Sometimes it could be being denied the basic things, even finances and all that kind of thing. So emotional abuse takes place in different relationships, in different setups, where, like I have said, a lot of words or being denied or being bullied or being intimidated or being threatened happens. So ultimately, if you are being told you are a failure and you are good for nothing, ultimately you start feeling that you are a failure and you are good for nothing. And you define yourself that way. So your self-esteem, like you said, it gets affected. You devalue yourself because you start thinking, for sure there must be something wrong with me because of this narrative I'm hearing almost on a daily basis about who I am. So self-esteem. The other thing, the other effect of this kind of thing we are talking about, emotional abuse, is that there is behavior change for the person who is receiving it. Sometimes they may withdraw, and maybe it's because of they feel they are worthless and all that. Their behavior is likely to change, where they socially they withdraw. They want to live in their own cocoon. Sometimes they become very aggressive, like sometimes children will become very aggressive. So when they go to school, they start fighting other children because sometimes there is a lot of anger. They don't know what to do with it. So they will start fighting other children. So there is that social behavior we are seeing. But also another thing is that it may lead to anxiety disorder. Now this is where mental health is coming in. It may lead to depression. It may lead to post-traumatic stress disorder because of sometimes the fear. You know, you have this fear of being in this environment which is very abusive. And so when you think about it, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of worry, which may also bring in physical illnesses.